What is up, and welcome to the show. This is Everything's Totally Fine. We are listening to the Subhumans off of From the Cradle to the Grave. This is Forget, followed by Waste of Breath. Probably Where's the Freedom and Reality's Waiting for a Bus. We'll see. Well, maybe. We'll see. We are going to talk about the global flotilla. I'm hearing conflicting stories. I know for a fact that there is at least one ship still sailing, the Marionette. We will check in on them. There is a live stream, and we will check in on them. I almost didn't do a live stream myself at all, because I really do want all eyes to be on them, and that really is our top story, kind of our only story. I don't have a lot of notes. I do have some notes, but I don't have a lot. And then, I'll talk a little bit about myself. I always do a little bit of a vloggy thing before we get into the news. Today I had an in-person meeting. This is exactly what I wore to work today, a semi-regular segment. Including the fuzzy pink J.J. Walker hat. You see, as usual, I do wear ties to work, even though I'm not required to and no one else does. I wore... It's the pop whatever, the In the Lavender Haze. It's the one that Taylor Swift made go viral, though I'm not super into Taylor right now. I did get a compliment on my outfit and a compliment on my hat, especially when you wear like a statement piece like this, a fuzzy pink like Jimmy Walker hat. If you don't get at least one compliment, you have to wonder if you've gone too far, and that's okay. Sometimes if you're going to wear statement pieces, you go too far. But I did get a compliment, and it was from my boss, so I guess I'm good. And then the other compliment was from a guy at my job, which is nice because I work with mostly women, and when I first started wearing like more outwardly outside of my own home, first on Zoom and then in person, like more outwardly gender non-conforming outfits, I wasn't sure how my female colleagues would react, and then some of them did react like, why are you trying to be one of us? Or like, I don't know, like some of them did react, mostly people who are not with our organization anymore, I will note. And many of the people have, this is the only me they've ever known, which is awesome. I don't like turnover. I don't like walking into a meeting and being like, oh wow, I don't know any of these people. But that is one plus, is that these people have only ever known me as someone who dresses like this. In any event, I was pleasantly surprised. I've now been probably, post-pandemic, so I'll say 3, 4, 5 years wearing skirts, lipstick, other, I don't know, whatever, to work, lots of pink. And I get compliments. I like your skirt, I like your purse, I like, and of course if my skirt has pockets, I will let them know it has pockets. And then, the only other interesting thing, I discovered that my Jeep leaks, but I don't know why I would be surprised. It's got a soft top, so I don't know. And then I was like, oh no, this is it. The engine is finally going down. I had the emergency brake on. I was like, why is it driving so weird? I had the emergency brake on. That's just neither here nor there. I continued to put up on my way home from work. I continued to I stopped off and put up some flyers at like the community center, and so I'm really trying to blanket the neighborhood. I am going to hit Capitol Hill this weekend. This is Where's the Freedom, followed by Reality Waiting for a Bus. I'm sorry, Reality is Waiting for a Bus by the Subhumans off of From the Cradle to the Grave. And my car was impounded. My other car, my pickup, was impounded, not stolen. I don't know why. I kind of just was hoping it was stolen, and then I would just not have to deal with it. But it was like impounded, and now they're charging fees, and now there's like, I guess my license could be at risk, so I guess I'll have to actually deal with it. But seriously, I guess I'll pay these fees, and then I'm donating it. Someone KUW can come pick it up. Actually, probably KNKX, because I'm still mad at YouTube, Bill Radke. I did not go see Fan Club. I just didn't have the energy. I had missed the opportunity over the weekend. I was like, oh, the universe gave me another opportunity. But I continue to be tired, so I continue to not go to the show. But it seems like they're playing out pretty often, so I don't have any Fan Club on vinyl. I don't know if they have any vinyl, but I will play some Teenage Fan Club. I don't know if that's not the same thing. Like I said, this is coming primarily from social media, so I'm getting different reports, but it sounds like 43 of the 44 boats in the global Samud flotilla have been illegally blocked by Israel. It sounds like 500 people have been detained. Many are using the terminology kidnapped. Coming from, well, at one time it was 36 countries, but at that time it was only 12 boats. So I don't know how many different countries are represented, but people are posting videos that are basically to the effect of, if you're watching this, I have been illegally kidnapped. Again, these are boats bringing food and medicine to starving people that are being intercepted by people who don't want starving people to have food and medicine. But like I said, at least one boat, the Marionette is, I'm going to check right now, is live streaming. Yep. About 13,000 people are watching now. In fact, let's screen share it. There were about 33,000 watching earlier, but that was like during sort of prime time in the United States, like east to west coast, like probably 6, 7, 8 o'clock here on the west coast, so that's 7, 8, 9, I'm sorry, 9, 10, 11 on the east coast. I bought more records, even as I'm like, oh shit, I have to pay like towing fees and shit. I'm still like, and I'm buying more records. Like buy nothing year has fizzled out as I don't know. They're literally the last thing I need more of. I don't know why I can't control myself. As you can see, lots of Palestinian flags in the chat. Lots of love. I'm gonna make that a little bit larger. I'm not sure what happened with what was streaming on the other side, but that's been out for a while. Whoops! I just did the opposite of what I meant to do, which is pause it and okay. We'll just let that go for a little bit, and then I will. I'll play some more music. This is emo song followed by Sorry. by Biba Doobie off of Fake It Flowers. If you can also, you can obviously check out the live stream yourself. You can also, the Global Samud Flotilla has an official Instagram. It's the one with 2.7 million. I literally just typed Global Samud Flotilla, both with spaces and without, 3 times. Instagram tried to show me different fake accounts that had like anywhere between a few hundred or a few thousand followers, and I knew it wasn't the real one because I knew the real one had 2.7 million followers. But it's interesting, in Instagram, finally they're like, oh, are you looking for that? But like they literally hid it from me in the search the first 2 times I searched. Like it just, like I'm scrolling down and it was not in any of the top results at all, but it's like the official checkmarked one. Interesting. So you may have to search for a little bit, but again, it's the one with, as of right now, at least 2.7 million followers, and it does have an official check. Look at some headlines. Oh, yeah, no, well, we'll get to that. Mike, that would be insane for my Google Drive to be full, given I have never I wonder what's in my Google Drive. Oh, emails and messages. Okay, that's it. 99.7% full. Interesting. Emails and messages. Delete all my files now. Wait, what the heck was that? Oh, okay. Gavin Newsom threatens to cut state funders, according to the Los Angeles Times. This is in no particular order, by the way, as well. Gavin Newsom threatens to cut state funding to universities that signed Trump's political compact. 2 can play that game. For once, I'm actually like, oh, okay, Gavin, you can do that. I'm not the biggest Gavin Newsom fan. Fears about the future of U.S. democracy fall despite recent controversy. Recent controversy is a wild way to describe that. Who are these people? Like, literally, who are these people who are like, I feel democracy is doing better? This is compared to 2022, by the way. I don't know who these people are that think democracy is doing better now. These are the people who think they're eating the cats and the dogs. Like, these are the people who think... People magazine, Justin Baldoni's production company sued by the New York Times for legal fees from dropped defamation lawsuit. Associated Press, Trump says U.S. is in armed conflict with drug cartels after ordering strikes in the Caribbean. Just as a reminder, the penalty for dealing drugs is not murder. Without due process. they're just normalizing killing civilians. They're just normalizing the military outside of this country, but then in this country too. They're just normalizing. I mean, again, full force. I guess Trump had a long talk with Governor Tina, and he's like, "What? You mean?" He said, "That's not." He literally said, "That's not what I saw on TV." Yeah, bro, what you saw on TV was from 5 years ago. That footage was from 5 years ago. Fox News has been running it every day for 5 years. Nonetheless, that's not what Portland's actually like. It's wild. It's wild. I'm sorry that the governor of Oregon had to break it to you. Fox News lies. I mean, I wore the pin like in the early 2000s, like Fox News lies. I used to be graffiti you saw everywhere. But he didn't get the memo. You know we're playing Paramore tonight. Rolling Stone. Haley Williams confirms Morgan Wallen is the racist country singer she sings about. Again, I don't care whether Morgan Wallen is racist or not. I don't care whether he apologized for using the N-word and donated. I don't believe he ever actually did donate anything or not. All I know, my thing with Morgan Wallen is less about Morgan Wallen but his fans, because all I know is he was doing fine. He wasn't a complete unknown, but his record went to #1 the week after the N-word controversy. That tells me all those people who rushed out and bought his records, those weren't people who were already his fans who were supporting him no matter what. Those were people who rushed out and bought his records because he said the N-word, because he was a white guy who said the N-word. That's what they know about him. That's what they liked about him. That's who his fan base is. That's why fuck Morgan Wallen. But it's not even personal. It's not even about him. It's about his fan base. But that is funny. And like I said, we will definitely be playing some Paramore. I think alright, well he's on like a phone or a walkie. I think we'll check back in with this a little bit later. Again, that was Biba Doobie with Emo Song and Sorry off of Fake It Flowers. We will check back in with them periodically. This is Marionette by Tsunami Bomb. Probably followed by Lemonade. Probably followed by Not Forever. CNN, FDA approves another generic abortion pill, prompting outrage from conservatives. Hold on. Let me make sure there's not any... Oh, no. Yeah, okay. All right, well, okay, actually, I'm going to do one more thing. Well, Trump, ever the opportunist, according to the Associated Press, calls the shutdown an unprecedented opportunity given to him by Democrats. Yeah, well, abusers of power are going to abuse power, absolutely. I don't even know how that sentence ends. Taylor Swift releases Life of a Showgirl, and it includes her raciest songs yet. So Taylor Swift just swears more on each record. It's just like there's actually graphs and charts that Swifties, like, how many times did she swear on Evermore? A lot more than she sweared on Speak Now, I'll let you know that. But she's always sworn, and now she swears more. If that's exciting to you, then that's exciting to you. Diddy sends 4-page letter to judge ahead of sentencing. Diddy's lawyer again tried to have Diddy's... I'm sorry, he hasn't been sentenced yet. Tried to have Diddy's conviction thrown out, and the judge, the same judge who just like called them on all their bullshit, is just like, nope. Overwhelming evidence against your very guilty client. We're going forward. I know, money and power, so shocking, but he is going to experience consequences. I will point out, though, of all the people who do and don't experience consequences, and again, this is not me defending Diddy or he being like, he's one of us, but it is a black man. It is often a black man. Because a lot of people were, I don't know, down with Epstein, and they all seem to be doing fine. Except Maxwell. She's trying to get that shit thrown out, too. So, I was going to play... I'm actually going to skip Lemonade for once. I'm going to play Not Forever. The end of Lemonade. Eisenhower Library director quits after resisting Trump team's sword request. The head of the presidential library are presidential libraries like run by head of the presidential library resigned of a presidential library, and particularly Eisenhower's, after a tug of war with Trump administration over a gift selection and a sword for King Charles III, sources familiar to the matter told CBS News. Todd Arrington, a career historian who previously held posts with the National Park Service and National Archives and Records Administration, said he stepped down on Monday under pressure as director of the Dwight D. Eisenhower Presidential Library, Museum, and Boyhood Home. He was told on Monday, resign or be fired. I did not realize presidential libraries were not I thought they were private entities that rose their own private money and then they could do what they wanted with it. That's... Nixon's departure came after he resisted taking an original Eisenhower sword out of the library's collection and giving it to King Charles. Oof. Interesting. Brides are sick of expensive, sweaty weddings, so they're turning to October. Yeah, I actually, I worked in the catering industry, and during a particular 2 years in Portland, I worked dozens and dozens of weddings. Obviously, especially in June, but year round. People get married year round. But that's interesting. Like if I ever left the position I leave now, I always threaten I would start a wedding business. All right, this is Teenage Fan Club with the concept. Also, if you have an October wedding, you can have a spooky wedding. There, even way back in the early 2000s, there were people who did not necessarily like full-on spooky theme weddings, but you could tell like darker, gothicier, if not full-on goth. A young woman talking about how Jane Goodall came to her school when she was in 6th grade and how inspiring it was. And like, yeah, no, I played You Drive Me Ape, You Big Gorilla by the Dickies in honor of Jane Goodall, which I acknowledge at the time probably isn't the most respectful tribute, but I was sincere in that I love Jane Goodall. Like, she's such a naturalist, conservationalist, her bringing awareness to the traits and habits of our closest relatives really help put the mirror on all animal behaviors and really help people to see, oh wow, lots of animals really care for their young. Lots of animals really create complex societies. Lots of animals have empathy for their sick and dying. Lots in ways that we maybe lack. Oh my God. 6 kids with the same name. A family explains why they did it. George Foreman famously named all 5 of his sons George. The Butts families went a similar route but extended it to their daughters also. Carolyn Cousin and Cameron Butts of Virginia have 6 kids whose names are creative variations of the same root. Cameron, Camron, Camrion, Cameron, Camron, Camarion. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they all have separate nicknames. I don't have the energy to read all this, but I'm assuming they all have separate nicknames. Dolly Parton's parents and 11 siblings shared a 2-room log cabin. Take a look inside. I don't know if I need to. Ford CEO says his Gen Z son worked as a mechanic and questioned whether he needed a 4-year degree. So this is Ben Gibbard off of the bonus 7-inch that comes with Ben Gibbard's cover of Bandwagon-esque, the entire album by Teenage Fan Club. This is off of Turntable Kitchen, which is a label that specializes in doing artists doing whole album covers of other artists. This is Bad Seeds. Trump's old comments on government shutdowns come back to haunt him. Years before announcing his 2016 presidential campaign, Donald Trump repeatedly stated that the president was the one responsible for government shutdowns. Trump is shutting down the government because he doesn't care if you go bankrupt, paying for health care. Washington Senator Patty Murray wrote on X, yeah, 10/7/2013. I actually think the president would be blamed if there was a shutdown. Is Bad Seeds. The Advocate. When shooters are MAGA and anti-LGBTQ plus, the right suddenly loses its appetite for conspiracy theories. Well, they don't. They just make up new ones that actually they weren't. That it's a false flag. That it's all of January 6th. All of them are all false flags. Those were secretly all trans people just cosplaying to trick America into whatever. They'll say whatever. And believe it. Not all of them, but some of them for sure. This is. Oh, I don't think I. Yeah. Well, I don't think it matters. I was gonna say, I think I might have played this last night, but I don't think it matters. Also, I'm not sure what speed this is. This is Pocket Monsters by Punkymon. Gotta rock 'em all. I'm not making. I'm not. And this is Dr. Frank from Squirt Gun and Chris Applegren from Lookout Records. Like, this is a bunch of like Lookout Records refugees. Yeah, tragically, another week in America and more mass shootings. A Mormon church in Michigan, and from a boat, shots were fired on the waterfront bar in North Carolina. Different places, different victims, different families left shattered, yet with one glaring similarity that, again, they won't report. This is the Advocate, but just isn't being reported. That both shooters were reportedly fueled by MAGA and anti-LGBTQ plus rage. Separately, the FBI reports that despite overall crime drop, anti-LGBTQ plus violence remains high. That's not shocking. Whoever wrote that report's probably fired by now. Let the silence from the far right and Trump administration begin. Where are all the all-too-well news stories dissecting every detail of their families? Where are the frantic Kash Patel and Pam Bondi tweets connecting roommates or cousins or neighbors to any trans individual with some imagined radical left conspiracy? Where's the breathless speculation? It's not there because the shooters didn't fit the right's homophobic, transphobic talking points. Compare the silence with the frenzy that followed the horrific assassination of Charlie Kirk. The second, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well. Yeah, New York Post plastered trans roommate across its cover. I've covered this many times. They will put it in the headlines, and then if they have to retract it, they'll retract. Sometimes they won't even retract it in print. They'll only retract it online. But yeah. I'm like, I could say more, but I say less. No, that's too on the nose. I was gonna play Anti-Scene's cover of Talking Head's Psycho Killer, but I think this is Tony Hawk's and Punk Rock Karaoke's cover of the dams, neat, neat, neat. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries pinpointed the strangest moment during a White House meeting with Donald Trump that failed to avert the government shutdown. Hakeem Jeffries and Minority Leader Chuck Schumer met with Trump in the Oval Office on Monday, along with Republican counterparts Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader John Thune, as well as Vice President J. Vance. Photos the president posted to Truth Social on Tuesday showed two red Trump 2028 caps sitting on Trump's desk as though earmarked for the two Democratic leaders. Speaking on CNN's Newsnight with Abby Phillip on Tuesday, Jeffries explained that Trump did not attempt to hand himself or Schumer a Trump 2028 hat. They just randomly appeared in the middle of the meeting on the desk. It was the strangest thing ever, and I just looked at the hat, looked at J.D. Vance, who was seated to my left, and said, "Don't you got a problem with this?" And he said, "No comment," and that was the end of it. Again, the AI generated, and again, was that even AI? Oh, I guess so. I don't know. A sombrero and a, yeah, whatever. But no, it looks like they've just brought them in so they could get the photo op. That was Tony Hawk and Punk Rock Karaoke with Neat, Neat, Neat. A damned cover. This is Rancid with Battering Ram. And this is a 33, right? Right. 33 Rs per M. Sorry, I'm looking at okay, wait. Up to 9,000 jobs at risk as Microsoft plans major layoffs. That's probably of more interest to me than you because they are a major employer in my region.
It was Battering Ram by Rancid. This is Do Nothing by The Specials. Two-Tone Records. It's literally... I don't know if I'm at the right speed. We'll find out. Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not. Dana White reveals the UFC spent nearly $1 million to replace the White House South lawn grass. I mean, I know, I get it. Wrestling is, UFC, whatever UFC is, fighting, is very popular. None of this belongs at the White House. Like, that's just not what I think can... A man nervously announced he booked his first hotel stay at age 34 and the whole internet is rooting for him. No, this is, well, yeah, I don't get to make the news. I just report it. So, Dr. Ian Roberts, the superintendent who was arrested, who was detained, he is originally Guyanese, but he's been in this country for decades. He was the superintendent of a public school district in Iowa. He was detained. He was much beloved by fellow administrators, teachers, staff, families, children. The community rushed around him, but it now turns out MIT and George Washington dispute Ian Roberts' claims about his academic credentials and honors. For years, he did resign from detention. Des Moines Public School Superintendent Ian Roberts, 54, had claimed he completed programs and was honored at several universities, including Morgan State University and MIT's Sloan School of Management. Roberts had long stated he received a doctorate in urban educational leadership from Morgan State University in July of 2007. Morgan State confirmed to Des Moines Register, part of USA Today Network, this is USA Today reporting, on September 30th that Roberts did not obtain a degree from the school despite attending from fall of 2002 through the spring of 2007. An MIT spokesperson later told the Register that the school does not have records of Roberts attending.
We regret to inform you the duck is. Well, I don't know. I didn't even know this time. This is the Dell Vikings with Jitterbug Mary.
FBI Director Kash Patel announced on Wednesday that his agency is cutting all ties with the Anti-Defamation League over its criticism of Charlie Kirk's Turning Point USA. But yeah, no, I mean, if you point out things that they find inconvenient or don't want known, they're not gonna. Like I said, whoever wrote that report, like that other FBI report, I'm sure got fired. And I only learned. Yeah, no, it actually took YouTube's. They give me a listing of all the songs that I played and which ones I'm allowed to play and which ones I'm not allowed to play when the episode's over. And I only learned that this song was called Jitterbug Mary by the Dell Vikings and that it was from 1957 from YouTube. So thanks, that was helpful. Because someone tore the label off or otherwise somehow got damaged. So I didn't know. I knew it was the Dell Vikings, but I didn't know. Well, actually, yeah, no, I knew it was the Dell Vikings, but I didn't know. I didn't know the name of the song. This is Kitty and the Manges with Goonies Are Good Enough. So the Manges are a band. Kitty is a separate artist. She's not usually the lead singer of the Manges, but for the purposes of this song, she's joining them. Whoops. Wow, Yahoo is just having a pander to right-wingers day. Opinion, Mitt Romney was right. Self-deportation works. Works for who? Works in what way? Works for farmers who are missing 80% of their workforce? Works for who? Disastrous. Washington, so that was the Hill. Disastrous. Washington Post warns Democrats they've walked into Trump's trap. I will admit, no matter what happens, they're better. Yeah, Democrats don't know how to media because how is someone wrong that often and yet still has like winning in the court of public opinion? Also, the Hill opinion: is Kamala Harris America's worst politician? Here's a mini poster.
That always happens. And this record's warped. Like, you can see it's like significant. Like, it's not even like, I don't know if you can see that corner. It's like not even round anymore, and yet it still plays, thankfully. I promised Paramore, and I'm playing Paramore. This is for a pessimist. I'm pretty optimistic. Let's check in on the flotilla. By Paramore off of Riot. I can't get this. I can't get a sense of the scale or size of this boat. I know it's more than just these three guys. Oh, they're putting on life. They're putting on life vests. All right, that's why I was like, wait, 1,000 more people are watching than they were. They're putting on life vests. I don't know what they know that I don't know, but. I don't. Yeah. Other than what we're watching, and my understanding that this might be the last out of 44 flotillas, boats in the. I'm sorry. A flotilla is a group of boats. That's literally what the word means. The individual boats are not flotillas, though. For some reason, I keep wanting to call them that. This is allegedly, and again, I'm getting all this from social media. There's no official news reporting yet. The last of 44 boats in a flotilla, representing hundreds and hundreds of people from nations all around the world, at least 36 nations, but probably a lot more. And somewhere between 200 and 500 people have been detained. And actually, I shouldn't say detained. They're saying kidnapped. They're saying on their social media accounts, kidnapped. These are boats who are legally bringing food and aid, food and medicine to Gaza, and are being illegally intercepted. They're by a government for the sole purpose of blocking people who are starving from having access to food and medicine. I'm going to play That's What You Get and Hallelujah also by... I'm not going to play Misery Business tonight. No, I'm lying. I forget and played Misery Business. Fist bump. Warship's coming. Warship's coming. Melissa Rivers reveals what late mom Joan Rivers would think about Jimmy Kimmel's suspension. All right, a couple things here. I'm going to go ahead and check it out, but Melissa Rivers doesn't get to speak for Joan Rivers. Melissa Rivers will always be Joan Rivers' daughter. That's what she's famous for being. She is famous in her own right, but she is Joan Rivers' daughter first, and that just is. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. We're watching this in real time. It's just, I mean, I'm assuming we're not going to see anything dramatic happen on camera. I think the camera will just cut out at some point. Dude still just texted, like, warship's coming, wearing a life vest. Dude still just looks like he's bored on the light rail. Like, you see what I'm talking about? Like, oh my God. The Wrap, the 8 best new movies and shows to stream this weekend on Netflix, Hulu, and more. And it's Toxie! It's Toxie. Boop, boop. Yeah, no, September 30th. You can now, as of September 30th, you can now stream Toxic Avenger. I kept trying to push you to see it live in the theater, but if you didn't, because you didn't, now you can just stream it. Is Hallelujah, but and unlike Fall Out Boy's Hum Hallelujah, this is just called Hallelujah because low-key they've always been a Christian band, but it's not. This is not Leonard Cohen related, right? This is not. Or does he get a songwriting credit like Olivia Rodrigo gave Fall Paramore on Good For You? All right, what does Melissa Rivers say her mom? But again, it's so easy. It's easy for she doesn't get to talk for her dead mom. I'm sorry. Like, it's so easy to. I could do that. I could put lots of words in my mom's mouth, but I don't. I tell people what she said when she was alive, and they don't want to hear it. But that's a different story. Why are there no biographies? Why is there no? I've met with people. They don't want the truth. They can't handle the truth. And so far, no one has been willing to publish fantasy because I have no right. People want my cosign, and I get that. But someone's going to publish one just without me at some point. And I think I know who it is. I think she's like kind of friends with my dad. And the fact that he's connected her with me a couple of times, but she keeps like going back to him, who has been married to a different woman for longer than he was married to my mom. And anyway, is telling. And so whatever book comes out won't be with my cooperation, because the book with my cooperation, they don't want. It doesn't fit their narrative. I'm fascinated by a woman who wrote a book that was mostly propped up by Fox and whatnot, but it's a real book. You can look it up. It's called When the Truth Doesn't Fit, and it's by a woman who claims that she was essayed by Joe Biden. And it was published in 2020. It was published during the campaign. It obviously, we're not playing misery business. It got traction on right wing, but even there, it didn't because her story the. Because there were never ever any legal repercussions, even the right wing didn't touch unfounded allegations. This is She by Misfits. Or, in this case, The Misfits. But it's like, this was their first, like... That's the wrong speed. Fun fact, there's no guitar on this. One of the most famous punk bands, that's a synthesizer run through a guitar pedal. There is no guitarist on this record. And it is not Jerry playing guitar, but oh no, it is Jerry on guitar. My bad. And Manny on drums. Oh, maybe this isn't their earliest demo. If Jerry's on guitar, if Jerry's on. But no, it says right there, Glenn Danzig, electric sync piano and vocals. Manny, drums and percussion. Jerry Chiaffa, aka Jerry Only, bass guitar. There is no guitar. The original Misfits have more in common with Nutley Brass than they do, like, I should say actual punk, like the Misfits aren't punk, but Misfits are unquestionably punk. I don't know, yeah. This is Cough Cool. Again, no guitars though. You wouldn't know it though. You wouldn't. He wields that keyboard like a guitar. There was a phase where I was going to do that. I finally taught myself guitar in college, in late high school, but really college. But I was going to try and do punk with synthesizers on the basis that it had been done. Original Misfits playing a few original. So, for those who don't know the lore, Glenn Danzig and Jerry Only spent, I would say, a decade or more decades in court suing each other over the rights to the Misfits name, the logo, aka the Crimson Ghost, all of it. In the end, Jerry won, ousting Glenn from the band that he started. I mean, no one, that was the weird part. And then Jerry Only became the lead singer of the Misfits for 2 decades, and he is, to this day. If you ever see the Misfits, it's Jerry Only, and Glenn Danzig won't be there. If you ever see them play together, it's as the original Misfits, and it says original in small letters, but because Jerry owns the rights, even when he plays with Glenn, which they finally deigned to do, he won't do it as the Misfits. The Misfits is his band, separate from Glenn Danzig. And Glenn Danzig consents to that. I mean, he showed, what you do when you hate each other, but you all need the money. No, I don't know. I have no idea how hatchets work. I'm curious how hatchets work, and if you bury them, do they actually spring forth from Zeus's head like Hera and on a summer day? No, I'm sorry. I'm just randomly. I'm so disappointed to find out that was... right, this is day 1 of me just playing. I don't have Sailing because this is... Now that's what I call Yacht Rock 2. I swear, I bet... I mean, if Sailing isn't on Yacht Rock 1, then the Now company doesn't even deserve, like, I was going to say their license. I don't think they have a license. I think they just... This is Yacht Rock. What love will keep us together, Captain and Tennille. All right, even though we're this is Seals and Croft with Summer Breeze. Even though we're in fall, that they wherever they are, the Middle East, it clearly looks sunny. This is Seals and Croft with Summer Breeze. Like I said, this is day 1 of me playing inappropriately. I didn't know how I was going to finish that. Inappropriately vibey music, while these people are literally like entering a war zone and like a genocide. What is this pole in the foreground? I genuinely... Had some sushi from Wajimaya today. It was really good. Had some edamame. I haven't. Yeah, no. It's like, yeah, they just have like $1.99 edamame. I was like, ooh, I'm super in the mood for that now. That was my best impulse buy purchase today this week. Just some edamame. But yeah, no, it hit the spot. This is Sweet Thang by Childish Gambino off of Out of Vista, featuring Summer Walker. All right, something's happening there. Yeah, something's happening. I already did this where I was like, it's the wrong speed. No, it is the right speed. Oh, okay. I keep go. I'm like, oh, it's a video. What did Melissa Rivers say Joan Rivers would have thought about Jimmy Kimmel's suspension? All right, well, you're wrong, AI overview. Melissa Rivers has commented on it. I just don't want to what. What did Melissa Rivers? Okay. What did Melissa Rivers tell Access Hollywood's Kit Hoover about what her mom would have thought of Jimmy Kimmel's suspension? Oh. Huh. Turns out she did say something. You were wrong. And I found the article that actually... it's still just the video. Motherfucker. Alright, well, we'll never know because I'm not cutting to the video, so... They all got their cameras out now. They're all filming, so something's happening. Sorry you're watching a genocide, but at least you got like some good tunes. I don't know. And again, for the I do not have access to my own chat right now. I'm assuming their chat is still blowing up. Let's see how many people are watching right now. But yeah, while I'm watching, while I'm screen sharing, I can't see my own chat. Oh yeah, no, like yeah. Almost 20,000 people watching right now. You can see all the chat. You can see all the hearts. You can see all the Palestinian flags. For those keeping score, apparently the Marionette is the last of 44 flotillas still heading towards Gaza. All the other ones have been intercepted. I don't know what that dude is doing, but he's preparing for something. What is happening? Are they being intercepted? Who's tuning out now? Like, why did that drop? You're like, I guess it's over. No. I know they're playing the encore, but I gotta head out because I don't want to hit the parking. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry, it went up. It's 18,000 now. Let's see if it hits 20,000. Yep. We are witnessing a crime happen in real time. There is no authority to stop these people in international waters. We are what you are witnessing is a crime. Like I said, I think, yeah, no one's gonna turn off the camera. We're just gonna watch this now. Oh. No, we're gonna. Oh well, someone's gonna turn off the camera eventually. Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Can I get a free Palestine? I told you we're gonna hit 20,000. Yeah. You know I gotta enter the chat. I just wrote you are witnessing a crime. I still don't know whatever that is, that pole that is waving in the foreground. I just couldn't figure out what is that. What? Okay, is that another camera? Is that? I don't know what we're watching, but oh wow. So obviously we're gonna keep watching until we're gonna keep watching. Day one of playing inappropriately peppy music while watching a genocide. Oh, well, day one of. Wait, before I was born. Was that it? Oh shit. I missed it. Okay. Oh wait, failed. Yeah. Let's go back for just a minute and let's just go back a minute. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no. No. The chat's not over. Even if okay, let's put all our love into the chat right now. Okay, something's happening. Clap if you believe in fairies. Now would be the time to clap if you believe in fairies. Oh, I'm hitting that. I'm hitting the laughing emoji. Bad. My bad. That was absolutely my bad. I just wrote war crime. Me when I'm like, I'm not typing it in because I'm not sure I can spell Palestine correctly. Um, and those people were like, will probably never be seen from again. Like I mean, I'm assuming they're not gonna like unalive Greta Thunberg, but like. I like how people just be dropping out. Like, I guess the show's over, but I mean, probably me the same. But as long as this live stream, okay, I'm gonna stay with this live stream, and I don't know. Yeah, this is a very special episode, so. Um, This is Downeaster Alexa. This is obviously the end of We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel off of Stormfront. Me. Oh. That was Down East or Alexa by Billy Joel off of Stormfront. That goes out to actual Alexas, but also every song goes out to the people who are struggling and suffering, and like in ways I can't even imagine. And every song goes out to the people supporting them and who care about them and who can hear this and maybe do a little bit more tomorrow than you did today. I'll do the same because this is fucking nuts. I have a picture to share, but it's so painful I don't even.
Broken down and tired, living life on the merry-go-round.
This is Andrew Day with Rise Up off of Cheers to the Fall. This isn't live. Sorry, we're watching a rebroadcast. So the boat was. People were detained. Who's in? What are there people in the water? Like what's? That actually is. Did they just jump shit? Like okay, now I'm like, wait, what is actually happening? Oh, there's another boat. Oh. That's. So again, this isn't live. We're not watching this live right now. This already happened. Oh, okay. The live stream went back up. Like people are like. Oh, that's. Oh, I'm counting the 17,000 people. And I haven't even liked this yet. Okay. Only 561. Yeah, no, out of. Okay, I was looking at the wrong numbers the whole time. Well, yeah. Well, 561 of us still believe free Palestine. You just cut and paste that shit, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Also, I can't spell. This live event is over. Chat is no. Oh, okay, that's not censorship. That's just I'm reacting to chat that is over. Okay, this live event is over. But well, it's not though, because that's what's weird is, yeah, people are still watching it. This is City Burns. Low key, this is actually even a better protest song. This is Andrew Day off of Cheers to the Fall. That was Rise Up, and this is City Burns. And yeah. BRB. some of us are still watching. That number, yeah, no. This live stream has ended, has it? Okay, no wait. Oh, okay. No, that's an, okay, it did, because that's an old video. Okay. Reuters Live. Les Schwab. Gotta watch some ads. Only, okay. Oh. Alright, well. Are people watching this now and thinking it's live and Reuters is making money off of this? Is that right? Oh, no, it's just, okay. Oh, it's, okay. This live event has ended. Okay. Alright, alright. Further live coverage is expected. Well, I mean, that's that. They've seized all the vessels, so. Where is all that food and medicine, though? Like, and where is it going? Like, what are they doing with it? Like, other than paying influencers to stand in front of it and claim that it's going through and claim that people are being fed when that's clearly not through. We did actually listen to an entire Android. Yeah, no. Listening to an entire side of a song albums. That's what we call them now. We call them song albums. I don't know what you called them back in your before times, but now we call them song albums. No, I'm kidding. Listening to the entire D side of Andra Day's Tears to the Fall, including the song Tears to the Fall, Rise Up, City Burn, Tears to the Fall. Oof, am I going to make it a foursome? Here's Red Flags, also by Andra Day. I don't know, she's such a vibe.
I stood outside for hours thinking why you meant no harm to say. Salty tears from my face last night. You meant no harm to say.
Lots of people mean no harm. That's the fucked up shit. Most people don't mean harm. That's the fucked up shit. They just cause it. We just cause it. Eat like an apostle. 40 days, 12 ingredients, 1 transformation. Oh my god. Wait, no, you think that's you really? Oh no. Who you, Access Hollywood, I don't know why you think that would sell me shit. Jimmy Kimmel and Stephen Colbert were guests on each other's late night shows in a crossover event on September 30th, which saw the two sharing new details about Stephen's cancellation and Jimmy's recent preemption. Melissa Rivers weighed in on Access Hollywood. All right, again, no new information about that. Okay. I did use lotion. I did use lotion today. Leave me alone. Oh, interesting. The interesting, yeah, no, sorry, it's probably not that interesting to anyone other than me, as usual. Was I used to use super glue for everything until I realized super glue doesn't work. It did. I mean, it works, but not as a long-term solution. Most times, anything you super glue, you're like, oh, it worked, and then you're like a week later, like, oh, yeah. So yeah, I don't own super. That was the realization was like, oh, do I? And super glue has a non. Crazy glue, super glue. I'm gonna look it up. Apparently, oh, okay. We're gonna talk about AI. But there's a specific guy who likes to trap Chat GPT, and she tends to sound super condescending, into conversations where she acknowledges it, and yeah, no, that's the only time I'll ever utter that particular combination of pronouns. Likes to acknowledge a thing is true, acknowledge we could do it, but that would be silly. And he's like, yeah, no, but just do it. In this case, it was what's the longest word in the English language, and it's not supercalifragilistic, and it's not anti-disestablishmentarianism, which I don't think is, if it ever was that's not even a, are there, who, raise your hand if you're an anti-disestablishmentarianist, like, right? I mean, it was a word for a while, but it's not in dictionaries because no one uses it because it's not useful to describe people that actually do things in the world. This is Whoop, There It Is by Tag Team. I wasn't going to go there, but I'm going there. The longest word, whatever. It wasn't a word that I knew, but it was a science and medical related word. The longest words tend to be those. Shaka-laka. Sorry. Alright, I completely forgot what I was talking about, so let's move on. Booty Essentials. Tag team whoop, there it is. Hey ladies. Alright. I'm at a point where I'm probably ready to not be wearing a tie that I've been wearing for hours and hours and hours. Yeah. Or the hat. Parental advisory, explicit content. Oh shit. Oh, interesting. We're just doing all the things now, aren't we? We're just being interesting. Everyone's so creative. All right. I'm like, what am I playing for this stuff? This is Cyndi Lauper with I Drove All Night.
Should have called you, but
All right. Nicki Minaj and Cardi B feud explained. I feel like we have to do this every couple of years. Um, the industry likes to pit like against like, as if whatever category, but specifically black women, but specifically, more specifically, hyper specifically, black women, there can be some kind of scarcity model, oppression Olympics. There can be only one logic that pits women against each other. Many don't take the bait. Rihanna, Beyonce, but also she's not on my favorite. Yeah, no. I was talking about the candidate forum. One of their softball questions from 2023 was Beyonce or Taylor Swift. That's actually a loaded question for. I mean, that's all. I mean, that's an interest. That's Nicki Minaj, Cardi B feud explained. They took the bait. Artists will always be pitted against each other, especially in the same category. They took the bait. I love them both. They're both very talented artists. I will be playing Cardi B and Beyonce and Nicki Minaj in the next moment. I was just talking about Beyonce and Rihanna as examples of people who didn't take the bait. You don't have to, but yeah, who were very specifically compared to each other, but didn't take the bait. Unfortunately, Nicki Minaj and Cardi B did, and like I said, I love them both. We'll be playing them both. We'll listen to Cyndi Lauper right now. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. No, that's actually pretty typical. That's weird. No, that's... My record player is slowly... Oh, like everything, is slowly falling apart. Everything is slowly falling apart. It's called entropy. As promised, this is Nicki Minaj off of Beam Me Up. Scotty. Oh, shit. No, me too. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. This is whatever it is by Nicki Minaj. I'm pretty sure I need to slow this down because we're playing at 45. Let's find out.
You know, a lot of people ask me why I feel that, I've gotten a lot of notoriety so quickly, and I don't know, people seem to be under the impression that I made a to this point fast. And, obviously for me, I don't feel like that because it's me. I feel like I've been doing it for 10 billion years. But every time someone says something like that to me, I remember to just thank God for, getting me this far. Because sometimes you don't realize how far you've gotten until you look around and you look at the people who are still trailing so far behind you. And I know that no matter what, if in the end it's not going to be about my talent.
Imaginary award speech on an out. This literally is just.
It's not going to be about my looks. It's going to be about who wants it the most. And I want it the most.
The affiliates, nigga. Pay attention.
This itty bitty piggy. By Nicki Minaj off of Beam Me Up Scotty. But and I will play Cardi B next. Yeah, that feud is artificial to me, but also artificial feuds sell records. And some people consent. Yeah, no.
Okay, whoa, Holiday. Wait, hold on, Holiday. You can't give it to them dry like that. You gotta get that shit wet first, nigga. Like, come on now. You gotta prep them for shit like that. They can't just get that shit right off the top. Like, you gotta bring that shit back. Bring that shit the fuck back.
Me when I was like, if I can't find this record, I don't know if I own any other Cardi B. I own this and WAP. That's my Cardi B. Oh, that's a section now. Beats is my record collection is it continues to evolve, but I think I need a Beats section. Kendrick and Drake are now in the same section in my record collection. How about yours? Oh, Tupac and Biggie are also same section in my record collection. Give me my blankie. I'm sorry, the Assalamu Alaikum just made me think of Zar Mandami and that somewhat viral clip of someone sending a picture of pork and him being like, "That's not garlic and we're not vampires." Like, that's just funny. Did I start that sentence and not even finish it? Chapo Run's uncle is a Republican representative in Missouri who voted. Yeah, no, okay, I'm entering like Scooby speech. Who voted for the rigged maps? They split Kansas City up into 3 districts, and they packed and cracked like fuck. Well, they tried to. There was a campaign called People Not Politicians. They need 110 signatures. They can get it on the ballot. And then, yeah, people can decide, do we want these new districts or not? They're calling on Chappell Roan, who's playing 2 nights in Kansas City. The whole city has turned into a pink pony club, as far as I've been told. But yeah, no, all of that. One, that Chappell Roan's uncle is a Republican state representative is not surprising. Um, yeah. Me, after like 20 years of being a Swiftie and being like, I was always on the fence on her. I was, though. I always kind of was. I always kind of was like, and here we are. Chappell Roan, same thing. We'll see. Yeah, no, but they're saying, yeah, no, you called out, like, we were here for you. Are you here for us? To the record labels, same deal. Is I like it. Me too. This is I Like It featuring Bad Bunny. I know I have Bad Bunny. I know. Well, yeah, he's done enough features and remixes. And actually, hold on. Sorry, my whole thing is. Let me just reset for a second. In fact, no, I'm not gonna go to. I'm gonna go to a whole break and like do a thing, but we're not gonna do that. But give me a second to reset my device. And by device, I mean Jensen record player. That's just like being weird, but it's. I don't know if you can hear that spinning. Yeah, no. Okay. This is I Like It featuring Bad Bunny and J Balvin. She might be a special guest. I would. Oh my god. Okay, and they're going the other way and being like, why isn't Canadian band Coldplay playing? Let's go. Why isn't Bronx-born Cardi B joining? Well, she will. Me, because of course we are so segmented and always identify. I'm like, oh yeah, because of course Cardi B is black and black in America equals black, but I forget her Boricua connections. That person who was like, you suggested Morgan Wallen and Jelly Roll, and then 5 seconds later complained, what kind of grown-up names themselves Bad Bunny? What kind of grown-up names themselves Jelly Roll? Yeah, no, again, I have no, Lead Belly, no. Name yourself anything you want, but hypocritically call out, I don't like that, but I like that. That's a tell. That's a tell. Yeah, no, I mean, I saw someone who was like, complain about immigrants and felons when a felon who married an immigrant is the one who told you to do that. Yeah, well, they printed it too small, but I want to see. Let's see if it's on the record. Oh, it's even small on the record. I like it like that. By Cardi B featuring Bad Bunny and J Balvin. Be mad about it. This is Bartier Cardi. Oh, wait. I'm lying. This is actually... This is Fractions by Nicki Minaj. I know if you, that was Drake. Oh my God, Kanye published a betrayal list. His kid is on it. That's depressing, but that's. Never mind. I was gonna go to a list, but this officially just doesn't work anymore. Okay. A writer for John Oliver won an Emmy, joked about being able to write about political comedy, and said, while that still exists, coincidentally, all of this happened before other incidents. Emmys cut to Jimmy Kimmel clapping, just as an example of someone who is not. Yeah. Anyway, less than 72 hours later, Jimmy Kimmel was pulled off the air. That's a real. These are all real facts. That guy, the writer, who was like, "Oh wow, everyone's gonna be coming for me now." Yeah, he was the top. He was like the lead in a lot of stories. He was like, I can't even get arrested in LA. Like, it didn't result in any like boost in my career or like. But also, he was like specific. Like, I'm not prescient. I'm not psychic. I'm not. Yeah, we all see it. I just said it, and yeah. While you can still even. I mean, yeah, look at the title of this episode. Like, I had to put all sorts of shit. People aren't even saying, like, fash anymore. You can't say, like, I am anti that because, yeah, people are careful. People are being very, very careful. But it depends on the social media you're on. Also, people are getting kicked off of YouTube, and that's interesting. See you when I see you. That was Nicki Minaj with a song. This is Cardi B again. I don't know what's going on right now. They were like, it was. I think it's Rolling Stone. Nicki Minaj, Cardi B feud. Explain. And I'm like, I can explain it. It's just what happens and what they do and what this is I Do featuring SZA. At least Cardi B gets along with SZA, but yeah, no. Some people take the again, I don't want to make it down to you took the bait, but the industry sets people up against each other. That famous times they didn't take the bait. When Christina Aguilera and Britney Spears appeared on stage with Madonna, but that worked out better for some people than others. Christina Aguilera got screwed out of that moment, viral moment, because they had to pander Justin Bieber. I'm sorry, Justin Timberlake. You know who I meant. Justin Timberlake Bieber. Haley Bieber Timberlake. You know who I mean. In the original moment, Madonna kisses Britney in a very, like, specifically, well, performative style, because I don't believe any of these people are actually gay. Remember Tattoo? What are we talking about? But then she turns and kisses Christina Aguilera too. This was supposed to be a variety of moments, including the passing of a baton. That's how it is remembered, but also the Britney, Christina, Disney kids. But no one remember. Yeah, but instead of if you watch the live broadcast, you watch all of it. And I did actually. That was probably the last time I watched the MTV VMAs live. But I watched it live, and I remember. And the cut to Justin Timberlake was part of that too, but it came later. But the shortened version that ends up that is rebroadcast, Madonna and Britney kissed, and then they cut to Justin. I still want to say Bieber, Timberlake for the reaction. As I Do featuring SZA by Cardamom. This is Air Supply with All Out of Love. This is one of my favorite songs of all time, off of Yacht Rock Volume 2. So I guess they did it. They illegally, but no country is going to push back, despite the fact citizens from countries all around the world are being illegally detained right now. No one's going to push back or do anything about that. I mean, no one, but people are pushing back and fighting back on that, but no government, as far as I know, as yet has. This is All Out of Love by Air Supply. Now that's what I call Yacht Rock 2. But literally, this is a true fact. Speaking of we'll see how it's edited in the future. At the actual Emmys, a John Oliver writer called out, glad to be able to write. Well, they specifically said, shout out to all comedy writers on all the talk shows, while late night talk show political comedy is still a thing. Cut to Jimmy Kimmel clapping and laughing, and less than 72 hours later, Jimmy Kimmel was actually pulled off the air. This is Titanic Suite. Oh, an Irishman in third class. I will play. This is Titanic Suite by James Horner. Doesn't get enough credit for being like one of the. Because you have to create the. You have to. Yeah, in a movie, you have to. The theme has to come in pretty early because it gives people like the context. Me when I'm pressing buttons and my yeah. Okay. You can't say what you want to. What you going to? Nah. Enya's having a moment again, but Enya's gonna reliably. Yeah, I get why Enya trends. You know, if I'm playing an instrumental, I'm gonna go take a break for a minute. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. I don't know why you're watching or how or we're listening to Titanic soundtrack. I'll get in trouble on YouTube if I play any more. But I'm just trying to like figure out where we are on it. Okay. James Horner. Who does the music for the Avatar movies? I have to look it up. Me when I can't look shit up because my phone is charging. Yeah, okay. Oh, separately I have to do a thing at work tomorrow. I should probably write a sticky note to myself about. Oh, I'm 100% waiting for Brian Adams to go full MAGA. Like low key, summer of '69 is like I don't know, like it's all about like things were better when we were younger and back in the day and like like I said, I'm just waiting for Brian Adams to go full MAGA. The whole song reads like a high school quarterback reliving their glory days. I can't speak for anyone else, but these are the best days of my life. I'm serious. Like, from age 6 to 46, I was the most neurotic motherfucker out there. But, the DGF era, move into it as quickly as you can. Yeah, move into that DGF era. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. Oh, Nerds for Literacy raised $100,000 in like, I don't know, 48, 72 hours. They raised a bunch of money, probably still going. I want to check in on some of the flotillas, and I might like look at some headlines. And let's go back to Yahoo before this all ends and see if any of the headlines even mention the flotilla. Like, what are you being distracted by? Because real shit's happening. I need that Enya, by the way. What Enya? I need that Enya. This little Troy. Oh, me when I knocked my own mic out. This is little This is Lil Troy. Lil Troy. Featuring Big T, Young Star, Fat Pat, Hawk, and Lil Will on. Wow. I'm glad you gave all those people features because, yeah. Every single one of them will get paid. Every single one of the times. This is definitely a 45, so let's play it like that. Off of Street Tracks. Oh, you know I won't forget to play. I did not see a lot. I did not see a lot. I did not see any Wake Up Billy Joe, like specifically when they're like tagging Billy. That's. phone. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Last name. Own it. And some of these people deserve it, but some of these people don't. What are we talking about? Interdasting. Yeah, me too. Oh, because that's the. Wait, no, wait, no. Because there's an actual B side, and. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me again. This is the intro. Welcome to the heist.
The guy decides to talk to and the people decide to walk with regardless of pitchfork. Cosigns I'm jumping, make sure the sound man doesn't cop rock the drums. Niggas stare knock the air right out of your lungs. And those words be like oxygen.
Just breathe.
Regardless of a Satan, whether I got signed the day that I got an agent. Got an actual set shit military. Got damn time that I got in my face.
Day, I've lost track of numbers, but of magically thinking if I play Macklemore every day, the Mariners will win the World Series. Can we all just manifest the We need this. We need this so much. Big dumper. Shout out to Cal Rayleigh. Big dumper. That's not even the.
This is my arena. The TV told me something different. I didn't believe it. I'm standing here in front of you today, all because of an idea. I could be who I wanted if I could see my potential, and I know that one day I'ma be him. Put the gloves on, sparring with my ego. Everyone's greatest monster till I beat him. Celebrate that achievement. Got some attachments and baggage. I'm constantly working on leaving shit. I observed action. I love Basquiat. I watch keep hearing. You see, I study art. The greats went.
What's up with that Luna shit? Is that real or is that? Oh, yeah, no, I was talking about how I did not see a bunch of Wake Up Billy Joe memes like I did a few years ago. But you don't, yeah, no. Wake Me When September Ends. It's about his dad dying of cancer, so it's not a funny meme. I didn't see a bunch of them, but I did at least see one, so. Well, let's raise that awareness. And thankfully, well, back in the day, like, and when me, a Green Day fan, when back in the day was when Billy Joe actually showed up at Gilman Street. But back in the day, meaning like, I don't know, 5 years ago, pointing out, yeah, you know that's about his dad dying of cancer. But yeah, I think most people became more sensitive about that. But you still see the memes. I didn't see a lot. I bet that's how was your for you page? This is Scrotum Grinder with Special Purpose followed by Fight Song Revisited, and this is yeah, no, I'm like, am I at the right speed? I think I am. Let's find out. Oh no, it's a 45. This is Scrotum Grinder off of The Greatest Sonic Abomination Ever. That's literally the name of the album. Or EP. Well, no, it's an album. No. Y'all are just playing at this point. This is Happy MDF followed by Special Purpose. I'm trying to yell over it, and I know that's not how it works. This is Happy MDF followed by Special Purpose by Scrotum Grinder. We're kind of closing out here. This is Special Purpose followed by Fight Song Revisited. For whoever needs to hear this, J.K. Rowling does not have cancer. That was a meme. And whoever who needs to hear this, don't make memes about it's ableist. I know what you're trying to do, but it's not cute. And all right, I know. Okay, tell me what you see, and this is. I'm sorry. I will explain for people who are just listening, as people do on this channel. What does this say to you? If you said horror members, you're not alone, but also get your mind out of the gutter. Who remembers? Who remembers? Who remembers? Um, oh, okay. Yeah, well, we're probably going to close with this. Let's close with some wholesome content. This is Let's Sing, Let's Dance, probably followed by Good Morning, Good Night. This is... Oh my gosh, me. Park Hygiene. Off of Before I... What? Now? This is Let's Sing, Let's Dance. Yeah, but no, okay. Oh, do I have pictures? Yeah. At risk of stripping behavior, I'm taking off. Exactly what I wore to work today. Oh my god. It's just like stuck on my hand because the button is like... Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, thanks for being you. And if you don't feel like you were the best version of you were today, you can be the best version tomorrow. Like, do that. Holy shit, seriously though. Okay. Yeah, Be the best version of you that you can be, but that's contextual. Be the best version that you can be today. And if it wasn't the best version of you, do better tomorrow, and that's a choice. House music. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, thanks for being you. Boop boop. I don't know what's going on, but it's the end of the episode for sure.